Crazy Jimmy here with a video. Sorry for the big gap since the last one, but I had a bunch of things going on. But here I am, so please remember to like and subscribe, and please comment. I always love to read your comments and respond when I can. So here's a vinyl finds video for you. Most of these, shouldn't say most, probably 50-50 store-bought, and the other 50% online, social media, Facebook, eBay, discogs, that sort of thing. And then the rest were thrift stores, record stores, places like that. So let's get started. The first one I want to show you is a real banger for me. I've been really getting into this band. This is Lemmings by Backdenkel. I think I'm pronouncing that properly. This was actually recorded in 1970, but it wasn't released till 1973 on in France on the Philips label. And let me just show you the wax here. This is a gatefold, laminated gatefold. Here's the label, Philips. This is a real good combo of like Beatlesque, Psych, little bit of Prog mixed in. I'd say very little Prog, mostly that Beatlesque pop Psych. But yeah, there is some elements of Prog here. This is the back of the gatefold there. But this is just an absolute, banger of an album. Really worth every penny. This was an online purchase. I mean, you're not going to ever see this out in the wild. So, good luck to that. But I love the cover. It's got the Lemmings, the owls. It also has like some guys in gas masks that look like on the back. Looks like they're in, I don't know, gas masks or something. I don't know what that is, but then there's the front. Pretty neat. But yeah, this band here, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got 7 tracks, but you know what? It definitely doesn't go by quickly. I mean, it's a really great listen. Tons of replay value on this too, which is how I judge a great album. Is, do I want to come back and listen to it? And the answer is yes. I did order the 1978 UK press of this as well, because it has a 7-inch that comes with it, which kind of completes the album. Because apparently the original pressing left off 3 tracks that the band conceptualized the album as. It was supposed to be 3 sides, which is kind of strange for 1970, released in 73. So this album is labeled side 2 and 3 to make it look like side 1 is missing. But there's 3 additional tracks on the bonus 7-inch for the 1978 UK. So me being a collector, I'm definitely going to want this original pressing, but also the UK as well. So looking forward to that. But check that out. That's Backdenkel, Lemmings. Next up, this is actually now a duplicate, but I could not pass it up. This is Tractor, their 1972 Psych monster of an album on John Peel's Dandelion label, right there. So I'm sure most of you watching this know about this album. If you don't, you need to listen to it. Especially side 2 is just my favorite side. Side 2, track 1 is just so awesome. I love the megaphone style vocals in the chorus. But this is just a monster of a Psych album. Really, if you like your Psych a little harder edged, and a little more out there, this is really going to appeal to you. 1972's Tractor, self-titled album. And just an FYI, I do have a double of this, so I did post one of my original pressings online. So if anyone's interested in that, certainly reach out. And speaking of that, another double, I could not pass this up. So I have my other one posted online for this as well. This is the Troll Animated Music. This is one of my all-time favorite Psych albums. This is, I want to say this is 69 or 70. But the reason I couldn't turn it up is, of course, the hype sticker right there, which I've never seen on this album. Not that I've seen a lot of them, but I've searched for it for years as well online, and I've never saw a copy listed with the hype sticker for this. So my copy I'm selling is also in the shrink, and it's near mint. So if anyone is looking for this, reach out. But this is definitely, right up there with one of my most favorite Psych albums of the time. I love the animation too, kind of mixed with the photo, the live action shot there. Let me show you the back. This is on the Smash label, which is the same label that put out those Left Bank albums. I like everything on the Smash label. I mean, there isn't anything I dislike on it. Right there. Let me show you the back of this too. It's more of that like yellow submarine type artwork. Looks like blue meanies there, Pretty cool. Check that out. I love it. Absolutely love it. And then there, it's got like a real photograph mixed with cartoon. Just so cool. But you know what? The music is even better. So if you like, really whacked out, like the Kinks early stuff, all whacked out, it's hard to explain. It's mod, but got some Beatlesque moments on there too. But it's just so whacked out. some of the moves and some of the production choices on this just make it, that replay value I always talk about. It's just love it. So the Troll Animated Music. Next up, one you've all seen, but I want to talk about this particular pressing. This is a original UK first pressing. Let me take it out. And what makes this so special is the sound quality. I was blown away by this pressing, and yeah, it's not a gatefold, but look at the textured sleeve. It's got that, like, it's probably hard to see, but it's got that squared texture. See that? Really neat. Not a gatefold, but really still cool because it's textured. The sleeve is textured. But what really is important with this one is the sound quality on this UK pressing is just second to none. Really does blow away my original USA. I was actually really pleasantly surprised. Tamala Motown UK label, which is kind of unique. Really was pleasantly surprised on how much better this sounds than my USA pressings, and I've had quite a few USA originals, and none of them compare to the original UK. So, if you're looking to add this to your collection, do some research on it. If you don't take my word for it, there's others online that preach the UK original, but yeah, it's not the USA pressing. It's decent, but it sounds veiled a little bit. It sounds like there's a cloth over my speakers with every one of them that I've heard, but with this one, it's wide open. Soundstage is huge. Great top end, great bottom end, really nice mids. So can't beat it. Next up, this is pretty cool. It's a UK pressing from, I want to say 92 or 93 of the Action, which is actually Mighty Baby before they changed their name to Mighty Baby. So they were the Action before Mighty Baby. This is rolled gold. And this apparently is the best sounding pressing to get, and it's all analog. So I did a little bit of research on that, and everyone talks about this UK pressing. The Spanish pressing, the more recent repressing, is also all analog from what I heard, and is decent as well. So I just found the vinyl to be nicer, just cleaner and more audiophile-like on this pressing. And this is also a gatefold, so that's always nice. But if you like the action, which is kind of a mix of the Zombies, the Who, the Kinks, and the Beatles kind of rolled into one, before they became Mighty Baby, check out the action. Alright, next up is one of my favorite Primal Scream albums, Vanishing Point. And what makes this one unique is it has a bunch of DJ stickers on it. So that's really unique. I'd never seen that before, so I had to grab that out in the wild. But this is a 1997 original pressing, and give you a close-up of those DJ stickers. It's pretty neat. Never seen that before, so had to grab it. Next up, another 60s, late 60s Psych album, Bittersweet. I know this has been shown on the VC before. This is Hypnotic 1 on the ABC label. But this is also pretty good Psych with the usual production tricks for that time period. This is also very Beatlesque in the way some of the production tricks used here, and some of the melodies going on. There's also some pretty good, like, Paul McCartney jug band. What's that? It's a dance hall, or that Paul McCartney thing he likes to do. He does one track every album, especially with Wings. But yeah, there's a little bit of that going on here too. So, but can't beat it. It's in the shrink too. I've never seen a copy this clean of this. Usually this sleeve is beat to hell. So that was a nice find. Next up is my second favorite Animals album. My first favorite is the Twain album. This is Winds of Change, gatefold in the shrink, which is nice, on the MGM label. Really love this. This was their first Psych album for the Animals, Eric Burdon and the Animals. So 1967 mono, very first Psych album for them, and it's really good. There's some spoken word stuff on this, but that does not turn me off at all. I actually like it. So pretty good stuff. And what's really unique about this one is they wrote every song except for Paint It Black, which is a Rolling Stones song. Good cover of Paint It Black with some nice musicianship going on. But all other tracks on this were written by the band, so that's pretty noteworthy. Next up, if you like the Grateful Dead, you will certainly love Timber Creek. This is Hellbound Highway, and they even look like the Dead there a little bit, don't they? Private pressing, as you can see there. This is on, Renegade Records. Let me show you the back of this. Very Grateful Dead, American Beauty. Very American Beauty. So, if you're an American Beauty fan, you'd love this. So, really good. There's a track that sounds like Truckin'. There's another track that sounds, there's couple good ballads on here. Mostly upbeat stuff, but, oops, put that in badly. Really, really great private press. I believe 3,000 of these were pressed. I've heard anywhere from 100 to 3,000, but there's no way only 100 were pressed, so I'll guarantee you it's in the thousands. I heard anywhere from 100 to 3,000. We're going to call it 3,000 of these were pressed because I've seen enough of them out there, but it's also pretty rare. So if you're a Dead fan, especially American Beauty, Working Man's Dead, era Dead, you really need to hear this. Timber Creek, They are from Santa Cruz, California, if I remember correctly. And this was released in, I want to say 1975. And they even played with some real famous bands like the Doobie Brothers. These guys were also involved with that, what is that place called? The Hells Angels used to like be the bouncers there. Something Liberté. I forgot the name of the venue, but the Doobie Brothers played there. The Dead went through there as well. Even the Doors, I think, played there. But really great stuff by Timber Creek. Okay, I got just a couple more here. This is WallE. This is their first album, self-titled, 1974. This has a great mixture of that Southern California, easygoing Eagles harmony pop mixed with a little bit of prog. So just right up my alley, especially the SoCal, Laurel Canyon, the Eagles harmonies that these guys seem to get. And what's crazy is this is a UK band, which blows my mind because they certainly don't sound like a UK band. On the Atlantic label. Let me show you the back cover here. There we go. That's self-titled WallE. I do have their second album from 1975 coming in. It's not in yet. This one here I had to get online as well because you just don't see them out in the wild anymore. But just, you listen to it and you go, wow, these guys are from the UK. It's very surprising. So, and what's really cool is they came in second in 1973 in this Battle of the Bands contest. So they actually won a recording contract and were signed by, oh God, who signed them? So saying they lost to another band in 73. I forgot the name, but it was a Prog band that beat them out. Who also released a great album back then in 1974. Escaped my mind. I'm sure someone will mention it in the comments, but WallE came in second and were picked up by the same manager. So, but like I said, if you love the Eagles with a little bit, the older Eagles with a little bit of prog thrown in there, can't beat it. Last but not least, this was a great find. This is Steve and Stevie, and it's on the very rare Toast label. Not too many of these were pressed. I think only maybe 500 of these exist. It's super rare. 1968. From England. These guys are from England, 1968. There's the Toast label. But not many of these pressed, and it's very Beatlesque. Very Beatlesque. So, a little bit of Beach Boys, a little bit of Beatles, a little bit of Zombies, all that good stuff from that time period. So, really hard to find this. I've had it in my want list for a while. But if you love late 60s pop psych, Steve and Stevie is awesome. This is really good. Got a little bit of Baroque going on there. But like I said, if you're a Beatles fan, especially 66, 67, 68 Beatles, this will be right up your alley here. Steve and Stevie on Toast label. So anyways, hey, thanks for watching. I'm going to try to do a few more videos. I really want to start showing some of my 90s collection because I got so much, and you can't see it behind me or to the right of me because it's behind my camera. So I'll turn the camera around so you can see what I'm talking about. So it's kind of kind of there. So yeah, Eric's Trip, Deer Hunter. I'll definitely start showing some goodies from here. Certainly a lot of stuff to love there, but anyways, I hope I wasn't my thumb wasn't covering it. But anyways, hey, thanks for watching. Appreciate everyone. Take care.